Before a spell is cast, before a candle is lit, before a circle is drawn, there is one place witches have always paid attention to: the doorway. Because a doorway is not just an entrance, it is a threshold, a boundary, a place where one world ends and another begins. In witchcraft, the threshold matters because whatever crosses it does not only enter the house, it enters the energy of the home. The doorway is where the outside world meets the inner world, where strangers become guests, where noise becomes presence, where intention crosses into space. Welcome to Magen and Moon, where mythology, sacred symbols, forgotten goddesses, witchcraft, tarot archetypes, and hidden meanings are explored through a cinematic lens. The first reason witches protect doorways is simple. The doorway is a boundary. A door opens. A door closes. But symbolically, a door is permission. It is access. It is the line between private and public, between sacred and ordinary, between what belongs to you and what does not. This is why so many traditions placed protection at the entrance: charms above doors, salt near thresholds, herbs hanging by the frame, bells, keys, prayers, amulets, iron, hamsas, evil eyes, and written blessings. Not because the door itself is magical in a simple way, but because the door marks the place where influence enters. A home is not only a building, it holds sleep, memory, conflict, grief, love, rest. The threshold protects that container. So doorway magic asks a very old question: what deserves access to my peace? The second reason witches protect doorways is because thresholds are liminal. Liminal means in between. A doorway is not fully inside, not fully outside. A crossroads is not one road. Dawn is not night and not day. A shore is not fully land or sea. These places have always felt charged because they are places of change. A doorway is where the guest enters, where the enemy may be refused, where the newborn is carried in, where the dead are carried out, where blessings are spoken, where endings and beginnings touch. Every time you pass through a doorway, you move from one state into another, from public self to private self, from danger into shelter, from one chapter into the next. The doorway remembers transition, and witches know that transition is powerful. The third reason doorways matter is Hecate. Hecate is the goddess of crossroads, keys, torches, ghosts, magic, dark moons, and thresholds. She belongs to the spaces between. The gate, the road, the entrance, the moment before a choice. Her symbols are threshold symbols. A key opens. A torch guides. A crossroads asks you to choose. To honor a doorway is to honor the mystery of crossing. What am I leaving? What am I entering? What must be protected? What must not come with me? Hecate does not always remove the unknown. Sometimes she only lights the next step. The fourth reason witches protect doorways is because clearing begins at the edge. Before you bless a space, you notice what has been carried in: stress, arguments, fear, visitors, old energy. The heaviness that follows you through the door. This is why sweeping became more than cleaning. To sweep the doorway is to move out what does not belong. To ring a bell is to break stagnant energy. To place salt is to mark protection. To hang herbs is to make the entrance intentional. Household magic does not have to be elaborate. Sweep the threshold. Open the door. Let the old air leave. Light a candle. Say what may enter. Say what may not. This home is protected. Only what is welcome may cross. But the deepest doorway is not outside you. It is inside you. Every person has thresholds. The place where someone else's anger becomes your burden. The place where another person's expectations become your obligation. The place where guilt crosses into your peace. The place where old patterns enter without knocking. Doorway magic is not only about the house. It is about the self. What do you allow in? What do you absorb? What do you keep answering even after it has harmed you? A protected doorway teaches a protected life. It says, not everything gets access. Not every energy belongs here. Not every person deserves entry. Not every old pattern gets to come inside. A boundary is not cruelty. A closed door is not hatred. A threshold is sacred because it teaches discernment. So if you want to work with doorway magic, keep it simple. Stand at your doorway. Notice the line between outside and inside. Sweep it clean. Place a small symbol of protection near the entrance if that feels right. A key, a bell, a charm, rosemary, salt, an evil eye, a hamsa, a mezuzah, or simply your hand on the doorframe. Then speak clearly. Only what is aligned may enter. Only what is welcome may remain. This home is protected. This threshold is awake.